Hi, Phil here. I'm a school teacher here on the Gold Coast. I'm going to be one of the people going to be helping you through the course of studies through this program. A little bit about myself. I'm a former Maths C panellist and panel chair. I've written some chapters of textbooks on Maths C, and so over the past number of years I've sort of been involved in teaching Maths C as well as other subjects. So I'm going to be the person you're probably going to be talking to a fair bit throughout the course of the study. So a little bit about what we're going to be doing. So first of all, we're going to be looking at what the Maths C content actually is, and we've provided you with a number of resources from textbooks that you can practice those particular aspects of the Maths C course. We're also going to look at some of the implications for what it means, and we talk about how students learn maths and how that's brought about in terms of the syllabus, and the syllabus is really quite directed in terms of how we should also teach Maths C. Hopefully we're going to provide you with some resources that are not textbooks, so activities and assessments and whatnot that you might be able to tap into, that you might be able to use in the coming time. Obviously the really important one that people want to talk about is technology, and it's not so much, we're not going to be looking at how to actually use the technology in terms of the techniques, but how we might use it in a classroom to best support the kids' learning. And of course the dreaded assessment, including the alternative assessment that comes up in Maths C. So what is Maths C? Maths C is a course that used to be a lot more popular than what it is. It's an elective course, and there's no compulsion for students to do it. So the students that we're going to have in our classes are the ones that hopefully are choosing it for all those altruistic reasons. Maths C is an extension and also a parallelism of Maths B. It's an extension of some of the content in terms of calculus and whatnot, but it also has its other new subjects that are quite new to the students in terms of things like vectors and matrices and complex numbers. And it's also a segue for students to get into university to study courses that involve some sort of higher level mathematics. Now Maths C itself, as with the Maths B course, has its own key competencies, and we're going to be talking about what they are and what the implications are for us in the classroom, for assessment, and how we make judgments on the students. The content itself is one thing that we need to consider when we're teaching Maths C, but it has also its broad aims in terms of why we're teaching it, what we want the students to learn, other than the content itself. And of course, similar to Maths B, it's got those general objectives, the CAPS and MAPS and CAGRs, etc. So coming up to week one, what we'd like you to do is, as you'll see in the program there, we want you to introduce yourself, who you are, where you're teaching, what you're currently teaching, what you want to achieve out of the course. And I've asked you to have a look at some of the early statements that are in the syllabus, and I'd like you to respond at this very early stage about what are the implications you think there are from your point of view at this early stage about the implications for teaching Maths C. Well, good luck. I'll be talking to you at some stages during the course, and we hope you get out of the course as much as you possibly can. Bye for now.